The new channel. The new channel. Hashtag TNC now.
The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following shows are those of the host, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good afternoon and welcome to Me and Mom 2023. It's me once again, Ange Kabukit, your resident host at the new channel. Now, first, I would like to send a special shout out to all of the wonderful and amazing moms out there. This one's for you. So, and to everyone that's tuned in right now, may I please invite you to share this live stream and watch this special Mother's Day edition with your loved ones. Now, before we head right on to officially open the celebration, I would like to invite everyone's attention, and to lead us with the singing of the Philippine National Anthem is Divine Hill Reyes, an advertising executive and an advocate of Salute to a Clean Flag movement. More importantly, she was a Me and Mom profile from 2021. I would like to invite everyone to put your right hand on your chest for the Philippine National Anthem.
Bayang magiging perlas ng silanganan, halap ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyang ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisiil. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit ng buto, may dilagang tula at awit sa matlayang nilalakad. Ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagtitingin. Ang bituin at araw niya kailan kamay di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng alhati pagsinang, buhay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pagkay malapit, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Thank you very much, Divine. Now, I would like to invite everyone into prayer as we lift up this day to Him. Leading us into prayer is a resident host at the new channel's Negosyo at Home and a super mom herself. And of course, was one of our Me and Mom profiles from last year. Let us all welcome Kate Dalaga Garcia.
Yes, let us pray in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. Dear Lord, we praise you for children. No child is placed in a mother's womb by coincidence. You know every life, and in your mastery, knit us into the unique threads of humanity. We are purposed to be with your great love. Father, mold us into mothers that reflect love. Most ardently, our Almighty Father, we pray to lead our children to Christ. Bless and guide every word and note of discipline to honor you and serve your purposes. Through the task of motherhood, let us never lose sight of who we are in Christ. Oh Lord, motherhood is so overwhelmingly hard. What we cannot find the strength to do for ourselves, let us persevere so our children may see your love for them reflected in our lives. We pray today, Father, for you to keep our children physically safe and guard their hearts and minds. May their friendship be godly and God centered. Bless them to hear your voice above all others and find their purpose and passions early in life. May they never stop pursuing you and the talents and gifts you have given them. Go before us and forgive our mistakes as we do our best to raise our children. Father, thank you for blessing us with the privilege to be such an intricate part of your creation. Help us be at peace with what we cannot understand and driven to work hard with what we know. All this we ask through the intercession of our Mother, Mama Mary, and Jesus Christ, your Son, who lives and reigns with you, and the Holy Spirit, one God forever and ever. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you, Kate, and thank you, everyone. All right, so if you joined us last year, you know how inspirational and heartwarming the experience was. And we are certainly happy you could all join us again today. And because this is the third installment or third year of Me and Mom, don't forget to share this live stream with family and friends. And go ahead, hit that share button because you know what they say, the more, the merrier. Ladies and gentlemen, to officially open this special, let me introduce to you a super mom who is also the ideator of Me and Mom. Miss Apple is the co-owner and vice president of Puzzlebox BPO Incorporated, a decade-old 24/7 operating BPO offering digital and intelligent outsourcing solutions based out of BGC in Manila. Puzzlebox services multiple high-profile clients across several verticals such as customer support management, social media strategy and content production, game support testing and management, and web and e-commerce management, among others. She has been in marketing and business development for more than 20 years now and has worked for companies in the Philippines, Asia, and the US. At the same time, Ms. Apple sits as the president and chief executive producer of the New Channel Media Corporation, an online new media alternative platform which was launched during the global pandemic. TNC, through its free social media alternative TV access, has shows being streamed around Asia and the US aside from the Philippines. In Ms. Apple's pursuit to use and respect of digital for good, she created Global Women Who Rule and, of course, Me and Mom. Recently, Ms. Apple was voted as one of the board of directors of the Creators and Influencers Council of the Philippines, or CICP, a group which supports and legalizes content creators and creation in the country. A graduate of fine arts, major in advertising, a certified digital leader and MSME Hero awardee, Miss Apple is a strong personality in one: a woman, a mom, a wife, a team player, a hashtag digital for good advocate, and a responsible Filipino. Ladies and gentlemen, Me and Mom's ideator, Miss Apple Esplana Manansala.
Good day, everyone. The world is so busy. We have all become busier. Look around and see how the world has changed because of the global pandemic. Of the many things that keep us busy, of the many things that often keep us away and unable to spend quality time with the people who matter, of the many things that changes around us, two things that will always remain constant: change and love. Change as we all become the better versions of ourselves. Change to become the person that our parents wanted us to be. Change to become who we really want to be. Change to be that someone that makes us absolutely happy. Change is also about taking chances, or change is also about taking chances. Today is about celebrating many chances. Change is a chance to change the way we celebrate Mother's Day. I am so happy to see the sun shining here where we are right now. And today, we celebrate the milestones noteworthy for one important person in our lives, our mother. A woman goes through a lot of changes from physical to emotional when she bears a child and becomes a mother. Someone's life changes once you become a mother. Your life changes when you choose to become a mother. We can never change someone's truth, but we can always choose to be kind and love. My journey in choosing to love. Back in 2021, when we started Global Women Who Rule, I wrote and said, let's all reach out, unite, love, and encourage each other. We love because love is not just one thing, it is everything. Of the many things that changes around us, of the many things that love can change for us, there's only one thing we can never take back: time. Today, 8 daughters chose to hold my hand and together make a difference. These wonderful women chose the time to spend with us today to tell us their beautiful and inspiring stories about their outstanding mothers. Like I always say every year, when we celebrate Me Mom event, it gives us valuable opportunity to celebrate our love for our parents. It reminds us that it will be our decision to celebrate Mother's Day any day or every day. Let's use the time that we have right now to celebrate our loved ones, most especially our mothers. To all the mothers watching us online around the world, this event aims to remind us how blessed you are to have been used as an instrument to be a light to someone, especially your children. Let us also take this chance to greet, I would like to take this chance also to greet my mother, my mother-in-law, my sisters, my ninangs, my mentors, my aunties, my friends, my Global Women Who Rule sisters, the Me Mom mothers from 2021, 2022, and this year, 2023, a happy day. Today, we celebrate all of you, all of us. We dedicate today's event to all the mothers who are present in our everyday lives. We also dedicate to all the mothers who are sorely missed because either they live far away from their families or they're gone ahead of us. This event finds meaning for those who did not have to bear a child but had to mother their pets and their families. I have been blessed with a lot of things, and one that I truly embrace is the opportunity to lead a positive and empowering movement. A movement which opened doors for many people to see better things and to be transformed along the way. On behalf of the new channel, Global Women Who Rule, and the brands and company who have helped us and made today's event possible, it is an honor to officially open Me and My Outstanding Mother, Year 3, in time for our hashtag TNC 3 times more 3rd year anniversary week celebration. We spend quality time to make a change. This event is for all of us. Let us allow it to spread beautiful transformation stemming from the 8 beautiful stories that will be told today. I'm sure you agree with me that we all need this positive and impactful get-together online. With that, sit back, relax, and let's all enjoy the show.
everyone, and welcome back to Me and Mom 2023. Thank you so much, Miss Apple, for setting the tone. And I'm sure that a lot of people were inspired by your piece. And alam mo na, you surely know how to tug hearts. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, today is quite special to me because I'm not going to do the hosting alone. I am going to be joined by an amazing mom, but also someone who is very dear to our family. Yes, you heard me right. I'm not hosting the Me and Mom special alone. Joining me today is one of our Me and Mom profiles from last year. She is a super mom, an altruist, and an advocate of gender equality and social inclusion. I am pleased to introduce and welcome an ate to me. Let us all welcome Reina Pelayo.
Hello, everyone. Pleased to be here today, Ange. And thank you for having me. And, it brings back memory from last year when me and my daughter, Princess, were one of the profiles of this the Me and Mom 2023 too. And yes,
That's right.
yeah.
So once again, welcome, Ate Reina. And let's get right to it with our first Me and Mom tandem. Joining us today on this special Mother's Day show, we have the dynamic duo of Ana Carmina Gonzalez, or affectionately known as Chiki, and her daughter Nina Gonzalez. Chiki, a remarkable woman of 55 years, is not only a loving mother to three children, but also a highly accomplished businesswoman. When she's not leading her team at Sun Life Financial of Canada, Philippines as a unit manager, Chiki indulges in her love for traveling, cherishing precious moments with her family, and serving as an advocate for financial literacy.
Alongside her extraordinary mother, we have the talented and driven Nina Gonzalez. At 21 years old, Nina is already making waves in the world of hospitality and tourism. Currently a graduating student at the College of St. Benilde, she's pursuing a degree in hospitality, restaurant, and institution management, majoring in travel and tourism management. Nina's passion for music shines through as she not only appreciates it, but can also skillfully play multiple instruments, adding a melodious touch to her life.
In addition to her academic pursuits and musical talents, Nina embraces an active lifestyle and works part time at a local indoor cycling studio. Her love for fitness and wellness has led her to help others achieve their health goals while finding her own balance. Today, we celebrate the incredible bond between Ana Carmina Gonzalez and Nina Gonzalez, a mother and daughter duo whose remarkable achievements, unwavering support for one another, and diverse interests embody the true spirit of Mother's Day. Ladies and gentlemen, Chiki and Nina.
Hi, good afternoon. Hi everyone, I'm Nina, and next to me is my beautiful mom, Chiki Gonzalez. And first of all, I would like to thank TNC, especially Miss Apple, for inviting us here today and for giving me the opportunity to honor my mom, as well as the other moms invited to this program today, and also to the moms around the world. So yeah, so I'm gonna be honest. When my mom first approached me with the idea of talking at a show like this, I wasn't particularly up for it because public speaking has never been one of my strong suits. So, but somehow she managed to convince me. That's why we're here today. And yeah, since I'm not the best at giving long speeches, I decided to pay tribute to my mom today in a way that is most familiar to me and I think would have her appreciate best. So this song is a song that I've always dedicated to my mom. I've always sung it for her, and growing older, I've come it has come to become my favorites, one of my favorite songs. So it's a song by the Carpenters called "You." You are the one who makes me happy when everything else turns to gray. Yours is the voice that wakes me mornings and sends me out into the day. You are the crowd that sits quiet, listening to me and all the mad sense that I make. You are one of the few things worth remembering. And since it's all true, how could anyone mean more to me than you? Sorry if sometimes I look past you. There's no one beyond your eyes. Inside my head, the wheels are turning. Hey, sometimes I'm not so wise. You are my heart and my soul, my inspiration, just like the old love song goes. You are one of the few things worth remembering. And since it's all true, how could anyone mean more to me than you? You are my heart and my soul, my inspiration, just like the old love song goes. You are one of the few things remembering. Since it's all true, how could anyone mean more to me than you? So, yeah, my mom promised she wouldn't cry, but she cries easily, so I couldn't look at her. So, yeah. So, I also just wanted to share that a few days ago, I stumbled upon a K drama called The Good Bad Mom, and I thought it was very timely because I saw it while I was preparing for what to do today when I was coming up with ideas. So, I thought that it had a really perfect depiction of what a mother truly is. It really showed the lengths that a mother's love would go to just to ensure that they're able to give their child what they think is best for them. And it also reminded me that, especially during my teenage years, that I would often find myself at odds with my parents and even sometimes feel resentment towards them when things wouldn't go my way or how I planned it. So even if you would say that that's part of growing up, and it made me realize and really reflect on myself about how great of an amount of strength and patience a mother truly has, and it's no easy job, and not everyone can do it. So I also thought of defining mom with one word, but it was really hard to find a word that really encompasses what a mom truly is. So I came up with a really extensive list that just went on and on. So here is my attempt at narrowing it down to define what my mom is. So, my mom is the first person who loved me unconditionally. She is one of the most selfless individuals I've ever known, and she's the actual embodiment of strength and resilience. She inspires me to face obstacles head on and to go out of my comfort zone and face these with determination. And most importantly, my mom has a patient that I can't even like make sense of. I don't understand how she does it. She would listen, she would understand, and guide us tirelessly. And even at times, I would take this for granted, which I'm very sorry for. So, mommy, I want to take this moment to express how grateful I am for the love you shower me with every day. And despite our differences and our occasional clashes, you would always be patient with me and understand me in a way that nobody else can. And I don't think I'd be the person I am today if it wasn't for your support and your guidance. And I also want you to know that I love you with all my heart, and I'm forever grateful for the love and sacrifices you've made for not just me, but for our entire family as well. So, mommy, I'm very lucky to call you my mom, and there's simply no one that can compare to you.
Thank you. So that's it. Thank
So
you.
thank you again to Miss Apple and TNC for inviting us today and for giving us this opportunity, because even though Mother's Day has already passed, I think that our moms really definitely deserve to be celebrated, not even a month long celebration, but all year long. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you, TNC, for giving us this opportunity to be together. Um, I would like to greet all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day. Kahit tapos na, but we should celebrate every day for our lives. Thank you, TNC.
Ayun na nga. Kleenex, baka na.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm such a crybaby. I always cry. I don't know why I host these things because I always cry. From GWWR down to me and mom. But anyway, thank you so much, Shiki and Nina. Shiki, I'm sure you're very proud of your daughter. And to sum up that beautiful like showcase of relationship, the song that Nina sang, talagang yun na yun eh. How could anyone mean more to me than you? Shout out to my mom who's watching. Hi, mom. So over to you at Rain.
Yeah, thank you, Chiki and Nina, for inspiring us today. I personally know Chiki, and I can feel, no, she's about to cry, or she cried na nga yata. And Chiki, Nina, medyo teary-eyed din ako doon. So, and Ange, that was just the first pair, huh?
I know.
Imagine that.
I
So,
know.
looking forward to see to hear the stories of the other 7 pairs.
Yes, exactly. And I can't wait to hear from our next profiles, Christina and Lilybeth.
Okay, so here it goes. Back in the Philippines, Lilibet practiced medicine as a OBGYN fellow at the United Doctors Medical Center. After earning her MD from Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila for her College of Medicine, a quick fun fact, Lilibet competed in the second ASEAN Song Festival as a representative of the Philippines and had a brief music career, wow, before she entered medicine. Now, Lilibet spends her time caring for her family, traveling with friends, working at the gym, and serving God. As an entertainer on the side, she also regularly requested to MC at her friends' and family's events. With her today is her daughter, Christina Micaela de Macali, a senior at the University of California, Davis, graduating with a double major in BS Psychology with a biology emphasis and Bachelor in Arts Economics with a policy emphasis. Christina has held several leadership roles in her campus organization as academics chair and treasurer, and in her church ministry as a music team singer and campus small group. Wow, she's doing a lot. But in her free time, Christina enjoys spending time with her friends and family, going on little food trips, having karaoke, or jamming sessions, and movies and TV shows. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Christina and Lilibet.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, good afternoon there in Philippines, and if anyone's watching in the US with us, good night. It is currently 11 p.m. But we're so happy that we got the opportunity to be a part of this movement that you all started. And I'll just go ahead and jump right into it. I'm a little nervous. I'm not usually in positions like this of speaking, but since this is a way for me to honor my mom, I feel like I should do my best. So I'll just go for it. So the way my mom described what we'd be doing today is kind of telling a story. So today I decided to tell the story instead of choosing one of our many, many stories. I thought I'd give a brief overall story of my mom. So starting from timeline BC, not before Christ, but before Christina. um,
Okay.
but as mentioned before, back in the Philippines, she was a daughter, sister, she was an ate, younger sister, and a friend to a lot of people. She's Little Miss Popularity. Every time we go home to the Philippines, she runs into someone she knows every 10 feet. But in the Philippines, she was also a singer that recorded a song under, under a name that we'll keep a secret for now. But she was also a doctor with a well-established career already. She wasn't just starting out; she was already a fellow. But when she met my dad, she decided to move here and to raise this family. And Mama, you've been telling me recently, like in our little personal talks, you always talk about, oh, what if like you see a lot of your friends in your family and you're like, or your friends back home who like pursued a similar career to you, and you're like, oh, if I continued my career, like I could have been this and this. I could have made a lot more money and all that. But instead, you chose to be here and raise us. And of course, I'm thankful. And I also wanted to use this opportunity to kind of just remind you of what you did instead, and that it's even more amazing than what you could have done. Wow. So so now we passed on from before Christina and moving on to the during Christina. So first of all, you were a teacher. You were my teacher. For those of you who do not know, I was homeschooled until 8th grade, and my mom was the one who took charge of my education. And looking back, like saying that you were just my teacher and homeschooling is one thing, but you took on teaching me every single subject. And usually people have different teachers for each grade, for each year, and you took so many years of education into your own hand, and you taught me everything I know. So that's one thing. You're a teacher. Also, you are an entertainer. You are our party planner for our little community here at in San Jose and in our church. You are the host of many events, and you are responsible for so many memories at these events, things that they might not have planned in advance. You were the ones who made these memories for these people and made their important events memorable for them, whether it be their weddings, their birthdays, or anniversaries, whatever it may be, or even our church events. You're the one that's taking the lead and making it fun and just having people look forward to more events like that.
So that's you. Oh my gosh, my notes. Also, you are a leader. I have seen so many of my ates here, so many other ladies, your friends, look to you for advice and take you on every word that you say. And that just goes to show how bountiful a life you have led and how respectable of you don't believe me, how respectable of a person you are, and just how much you inspire people and those around you. That's a testament to the type of person you are. That all these ladies, including myself, are coming to you for guidance on how to live their lives. And the final thing that you are, and last but not least, you are my mother. You are a mother. You have made me who I am over these 22 years, starting from my first moment, even from the first moment I've heard me coming out of you was already difficult, and you have persevered and gone on for these past 22 years. You have made me the person I am today. Everything I am like comes from you. And I just want to say thank you for everything. Thank you for never running out of patience with me, no matter how stubborn I might be, even though I kind of get that from you. But thank you for that.
So true.
And thank you for making me the person I am today. And the end of your story, or like the going forward of your story, is kind of me and my life. So they always say that a daughter is a mother's legacy. A lot of people say that. Okay, maybe not everyone says that, but a lot of people say that. So I hope that through my life, I will continue to honor the sacrifices you made. I will continue to live a life that you would be proud of, and that you would look forward to watching me, and that you'll see that that sacrifice that you made a long time ago will be worth it. But yes, I will continue to live my life honoring you and living a life where you'll be proud of me, because I am proud to have you as my mother.
Are you?
That's my end thing. So thank you, Mama.
Oh, I have no idea what you're gonna say. And I said I'm just gonna react to whatever she's saying, but I'm not sure if I am allowed to do that. But sacrifice was the word that I heard from you. Being a mother is not. I don't really. I can't really say that it's a sacrifice. The transition was a no-brainer. Like from being a doctor and having you, it's just like I have only one chance to raise my daughter, to raise my children. So I don't want to mess it up. And so that might not be, I'm just so blessed that I'm able to do what I'm doing. Actually, it's truly a blessing that I can do, that I can homeschool you, because God has provided everything for us. Anyway, I thank you so much for your word, and thank you, Apple, and the rest of the Me and Mom
Team.
staff or team for inviting us, and thank you. I hope that you got something from our little story here. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you very much, Christina and Beth. Wow, I hope everyone was able to catch that. Christina kept on emphasizing that she appreciates the sacrifice that her mom made for her children. But at the same time, being a mom, it didn't come off as a sacrifice for Beth. For her, it was just a natural thing. She didn't have to sacrifice anything at all, because being a mom was her priority. Such a beautiful relationship. Thank you for sharing that with us. And at Ray?
Yeah, I can't help but feel very emotional also, Ange. Being a mom myself, I can really feel the emotions, although they are in the other side of the world. But yes, thank you very much for giving us another inspiring story.
Yeah, so by the way, at Rain, my mom is at Rain's Nina, and she's watching right now.
Hi. Hello.
So she's so
Ninang
happy
Ted.
to see us together. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
nice, nice to. She's watching. Hello po, Ninang. Nice
That's
to know you're watching.
that's why she's a special part of her family, and it's actually a surprise to my mom. I didn't tell her that Atrin is hosting with me, and
Yeah.
it's the first
Yeah,
time we're
first
hosting
time to
together.
host. And I'm
See,
enjoying. Thank you so much again, TNC.
yes, me too.
Okay.
So let me introduce
Sure.
our next mom and daughter team. Mai Sandico is the CEO and founder of PMCM Events Management for more than 12 years now. She is also the host of its MySpace show, now on its fifth season. She is the past president of BNI Infinity Chapter and the current growth coordinator of BNI Infinity Chapter. In addition to being a multi awarded events coordinator and host, she is happily married to attorney Pepper Sandico and calls herself a mom to her two children, 14-year-old son Kuya CJ and 13-year-old daughter Moira. Mice loves to travel, is super passionate about organizing events, enjoys connecting with business minded and positive people, loves watching musical plays, hopes to have her own events place someday, and empower mompreneurs in everything she does. Joining us today is her lovely 13-year-old daughter, Moira. She can be described as an obedient and loving daughter. She is very passionate about digital arts and graphic designing, loves musical plays, and enjoys board games. She says she is an introvert, but loves making friends with people who are very happy and positive in life. Wow, that's such a good attitude.
Mhm.
A friend says she has an aura full of positivity and can change lives because of her genuine kindness and empathy. She loves to travel with family and dreams to be a very good and successful businesswoman someday. Ladies and gentlemen, Moira and Mice.
Hello. Hello everyone. My name is Moira Sandico, the daughter of my Sandico, aka my mom. Today, I will be talking about me and my outstanding mom and our relationship. Some things about me. As said before, I like graphic design, and my mom likes business, more on the designing aspect of it for me. We both like singing, and I learned modern dancing at City Dance Academy. I love traveling with my family, going to different places, or just out of the country, kind of like my mom as well. Who is my mom? Well, my mom is many things: a successful businesswoman, an entrepreneur, a loving wife, a best friend, and an amazing mom. My mom is a businesswoman, so usually she is very busy, staying up late, doing and preparing for events. And when I was young and until now, I admired my mom a lot. It was always amazing seeing how my mom can change an empty events venue into something like a party or a charity event, and so on. I was always in awe of the decor and the designs, and it is amazing to me how my mom does her job. Though she isn't just a successful businesswoman, but also a loving mother. My brother, Kuya CJ, is a special child, and during the pandemic, my brother had to take online classes. It was difficult at times trying to get my brother to behave or study, but either way, my mom continued, and now my brother enjoys learning with my mom. And I think he prefers to study with my mom as well. During my brother's online class, I see my mom with my brother either studying, exercising, or practicing writing, or playing basketball. Seeing all of that always puts a warm smile on my face. What is my relationship with my mom? Well, my mom is not only a successful businesswoman, a loving mom, but also a best friend. From time to time, we go out and eat, or at home during lunch we chat with each other. She is very supportive, pushing me to do stuff like ballet, dancing, singing, digital arts, and performing in a play. Last year, I danced solo on a play for Christmas. I was nervous and scared, especially after finishing my dance. But she assured me I did great. She helped me with my makeup, and she slept late just to make my outfit for the play, which she worked very hard on. We bought clothes and then ribbons and buttons, and she hand sewed all of the ribbons and buttons herself. When I was younger, I wanted my haircut to be similar to my mom, and so when I did, I called myself Minnie Mice. And well, I think it's still stuck till now, since both of us still have short hair and kinda similar hairstyles. Other than matching hairstyles, we both share clothes and shoes as well. Sometimes I borrow my mom's jeans or shoes, and a portion of my clothes were from my mom. So yeah, I think I still am a Minnie Mice. I love my mom a lot, and I'm quite sorry for the times I may have been makulit or when I slept very late and she had to remind me to sleep, or to tell me to take a bath, or tell me to eat lunch or dinner. Without her reminders, my sleep would probably not be that good, most likely. I do confess, I lose track of time a lot when I'm on my laptop. Well, most of the time I do always lose track of time whenever I'm on my gadgets. So it's nice that she reminds me when it's lunch or dinner time so we can eat together. Speaking of reminders, my mom would ask a lot of times if I finished my assignments or submitted tasks, if I had checked MS Teams, or if there were important reminders I had, or if there were important reminders. I have gotten quite used to hearing that, but really, those reminders did work in the end. I submitted everything, and I got good grades. I was able to have my summer vacation without the worry if I had any unaccomplished tasks. So thank you. Now, here's a special message to kids. Mothers and their children are in a category all their own. There's no bond strong in the world, so strong, there's no bond so strong in the world, no love so instantaneous and forgiving. By Gail Tsukiyama. I quote by Gail Tsukiyama. A mother's love is strong. And sure, they may get upset at you, or be disappointed in you, or they might be strict. But deep down, they care for you, they love and care for you a lot. When God created mothers, all as lovely as can be, He made one extra special and saved her just for me. That was a poem that I gave to my mom on Mother's Day. Moms all around the world, happy Mother's Day. Well, a belated one. Thank you to those moms who work hard and their work out of the country to earn money for their families. Thank you to those single moms for all your hard work and strength. And to those moms that has sadly passed away, you'll be missed a lot by your loved ones, and may they watch over their family from heaven. And for those soon to be moms, whether your pregnancy was meticulously planned, medically coaxed, or happened by surprise, one thing is certain, a miracle is born and your life will never be the same. Even though my words will never do enough in thanking all of you for your contribution to your children's life, you have supported them and encouraged them throughout their life. Thank you, moms all around the world. Thank you for all your hard work and everything you've done for your kids. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Moira. Thank you so much for that very, very wonderful presentation. I am so proud of you because you made your own PowerPoint presentation and your script. This is the first time I heard it. I promise you I will not read your script, and I am really happy to hear from those wonderful words from you, which you kept it for several days. You are amazing. First, I would like to say kudos to all the daughters who are presenting today to express their love and gratitude to moms like me. We celebrate moms because of the many heroic and loving ways we are doing everything and every day. Moms are really superheroes, and Moira agrees because we juggle from work, taking care of our kids, and other extracurricular activities, which I can personally say, just like what Moira said, I am very busy, taking much of my time, but I am enjoying it a lot and makes me happy as a mom and a business owner. I want to honor all moms who are working 24/7, and we do it naturally because we love our kids unconditionally. Our role is very challenging yet rewarding. To Moira, my princess and my BFF, thank you so much for that wonderful presentation. You are very brave and loving. Every day you never fail to say, I love you. You are genuine, you are kind, always grateful, respectful, humble, and cheerful. Everyone wants to be your friend because you are very positive. And I cannot forget the story that you told me about your friend that she told you change lives because of your loving ways and you make them happy when you are around. Thank you for bravely conquering your fears like what you did when you had to perform in front of the many people solo on stage. Thank you to City Dance Academy. It was nerve wracking, you said, but you did it. And now you presented online for the first time. And thank you for being brave and always willing to learn. I'm super proud of you. You are also a loving sister to your brother. At a very young age, you have already shown what it is to love someone unconditionally. I can see that you will conquer a lot of challenges in life because you listen, you are willing to learn, and you do it even when you are really nervous because you want to conquer your fears and you want to be a better person. I love your simple gifts, your hugs, and your love letters and custom made cards because you reach your dreams. May you reach your dreams and may you inspire other kids in everything that you do. I love you so much, Moira, and happy Mother's Day to my mother, Mamang Remy, and to Mama Stella. Thank you, me and Mom TNC. Thank you, Apple. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you once again, Moira and my so touching. I saw Moira crying. Hi, Moira. I really love what you mentioned. No? Let me just emphasize the one that you mentioned about mothers and their children are in a category of their own. There's no bond so strong in the world, no love so instantaneous and forgiving. That is from Gil to Kiyama. When God created mothers all as lovely as can be, He made one extra special and saved her just for me. Thank you so much for that, Moira and Mice and Ange. How are you?
I'm emotionally unstable.
Yeah.
I want to give Moira a hug. You know, that was so pure and that was very, very
Yeah.
touching.
Coming from the heart. Yes.
I know.
Mhm.
And as you can see, there's no bond stronger
Yes.
than that of a mother's and her daughters.
I agree with you 100%. So far, what are your key takeaways? Please, from the three profiles that we had, please leave a comment. We want to hear from you, our dear viewers. Please feel free to comment down and tell us what are your key takeaways.
Yeah, so far we've been telling you what we are feeling and what we think about what they have shared so far. And yes, we are hope you're feeling just as happy, teary-eyed, emotional as we are right now as we get ready to move on to our next mom and daughter profiles, Sophia and Darling.
Darling is an educator, a mentor, and a children and women's advocate. Wow. Her involvement in the academe engaged her in several speaking engagements, civic works, and research in the endeavors both in the Philippines and international platforms, including academic presentations in Bangkok, Thailand, and at the Harvard Faculty Club at uh, sorry, wait that. At the Harvard Faculty Club at the University in Boston, USA. In recognition of her invaluable contribution and outstanding services in the field of education, she was awarded the IESA 2020 Outstanding Teacher for Non-Scholastic Area at Bangkok, Thailand, and the 2019 Most Outstanding Teacher STAR Star Elementary Category of the South by the Consortium of the South Philippines, and was featured in Columbus City's Gender and Development magazine with topic entitled Most Inspiring Women on Earth, where she shared her story about women's experiences of struggles and challenges. Currently, she is the principal of the Basic Education Preschool to Junior High School in Colegio de San Juan de Letran in Calamba, Laguna, Philippines, and the Academic and Examination Advisor at the HFSE International School in Singapore. Pia is a student and a dancer. She is a grade 11 senior high school student taking the humanities and social sciences strand at Colegio de San Juan de Letran in Calamba. Aside from being an academic achiever in school, it has always been her passion to dance and showcase her skills in hip hop dancing and other genres. Pia has been active in participating in various international programs such as the Global Conversation English Club that started during the pandemic, which she used to attend with her mom and with her older sister Gwen. Aside from this, she has been a participant in international virtual exchange program of the Genesis Japan Exchange Program and others. For Pia and Darling, STAR, which stands for Stand, Talk, Affirm, Renew, approach is very important for them. A positive relationship comes from listening and not by the ears, but most importantly, by the heart. Ladies and gentlemen, Sophia and Darling.
Hi, good afternoon to everyone. My name is Sofia. Everyone around me calls me Pia. I would also like to greet my siblings who are watching this video, Ate Gwen, Chichi, Kuya JC, and Kuya Paulo. I would also like to greet the administrators and the people who organized this event. Thank you for letting me join in this event with my mom. And before we begin, I would like to introduce the main character for this segment, my mom. To start off, let me tell you what I got to experience with my mom in my 17 years of life. Back then, we weren't well off, and my mom was a single parent back then. Things were not unpleasant that time. She was like a superwoman to us. She treated us the best way she could, gave us much love for me and my older sister Ate Gwen to grow up with the proper kind of direction and thinking with a loving heart. This might seem exaggerated, but for me, she is my own ideal mom. She taught me how to cook, how to do chores, how to sing, and how to dance since when I was young. I enjoyed every single part of my childhood because of her. Another significant part of my life is when my dad and two stepbrothers, as I've mentioned earlier, Kuya JC and Kuya Paulo, came into my life. It wasn't scary. My mom had asked me about my thoughts about having new brothers, and I was happy. Of course, I felt a bit new because that would mean I would have to see two new older figures in my life and in the same house as mine. But I'm so glad that I've grown to love them even more. My mom's love defined us as her children by blood and by heart. She treats us all with care and fairness. There was a time in my life when I figured out about sexualities and I became a part of the LGBT community. I am currently pansexual, but at that time I came out to my mom as a bisexual person. At first, I was scared that maybe my mom wouldn't be happy about me coming out, but I still wanted to be honest with her, so I told her. Her reaction wasn't what I expected. She told me it was okay and she didn't mind it as long as I was happy with how I was living. Same with my appearance. Now that I have grown into a teenager, I've been interested in a lot of things. I've always expressed what I like. I always did what I wanted and in what I knew what was a good path for me. And it was because my mom was supporting me all the way. As we all know, not all parents can understand as teenagers, but she did even show much love and understanding. We didn't have much like money, resources, But my mom always provided as much as she could, and that fueled the ongoing love we've had in this family. My mom always posted in my FB timeline, sending me inspiring quotes and helping me grab any opportunity to be something successful while I'm still this young. She always praised me and my siblings for our hard work and efforts in school and in our extracurricular activities and with our needs. As a teenager that has been going through a lot of things like stress, anxiety, and panic moments, I'm glad to be a daughter of someone who can communicate well, who could listen to my every problem, and who could act like a friend anytime. I even wondered if my mom was even a person because of how many things she was able to handle. From our house, us siblings, our needs, the department she's currently handling at Litan Kalamba, her work in HFSE, and the other things we need daily. And to you, Mommy, I would like to thank you for being the best mom, the one that everyone wants for themselves. I know that no one is perfect and we all make mistakes as a person, you as a mother and me as your child. But I am very thankful because I got to grow up as a good person because of you. I got to grow up as a unique person. I got to grow up with no worries of being unloved by my own mom because you made me who I am. And I got to grow up full of love and full of love and appreciation. Please take good care of yourself and continue being everyone's mom. I'm proud of all your achievements. Thank you for always listening to me. I love you, mom.
How could I say about this? Of course, I love you. As I always, I'm really very sorry about voice. I'm kind of, I really want to cry. As I always say, there is no perfect formula as a mother. No perfect formula for a family, for motherhood, right? For other mothers out there, especially for mothers with teenagers, when I say teenagers means a whole lot of experiences, puberty period, a lot of experiences in school, a lot of difficulties, trials, and struggles, everything. These are all struggles for your children. So I want to tell you this, and always, mother, please listen. As a mom of five, by blood and by heart, I want to remind you, mothers, of this one. And, in the future, you might have your for baby, your son or daughter, or even your own child. Dear mothers, respond to your children with love in their worst moments, their broken moments, their selfish moments, their lonely moments, their frustrated moments, their inconvenient moments, because it is in these moments, their most unlovable human moments, that they most need to feel loved. And you know what, babe? My best words for you right now, I want to tell you in front of the whole world that you are important to me. And I love you so dearly, Pia. And I love your siblings, Gwen, Pia, JC, Paolo, and our little Chichi. For this opportunity, TNC, thank you so much. And thank you so much for giving us this segment, because I know a lot of parents out there would be thinking if they are doing right with their motherhood. There's no perfect formula, mind you. But what makes it perfect is you and your daughter, you and your child. You are perfect in the eyes of Jesus. With that, thank you so much for this opportunity, and may God bless us all, mothers, fathers, and the whole family. Thank you, and accept our big hearts. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tia and Mommy Darling. Yeah, so a lot of takeaways for me. But first of all, I just want to say thank you, Pia, for allowing us to get to know your mom better. Such a great mom. And I like it. I really, really liked it when she said that, mothers our mothers by blood, but also by heart. And she also gave a very important reminders to all the moms, the amazing moms out there, to always respond to your children. So, Atherine, another
Yeah,
very
I can feel you again, Ans. So there you have it, the first half of the mother and daughter tandem, and four more to go. But before that, of course, we would like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors for Me and Mom 2023.
Yeah, so thank you very much to our event sponsors. First and foremost, Puzzlebox PPO Incorporated, to our publicity partners, Outcome Incorporated and United Neon, our event partners and donors, Accolade, Andrea's Homemade Goodies, ASEA, Bayong Shaga, Brown Roots Creatives, City Dance Academy, Ernesto by Barber Boy, Green Atelier, Grills and Sizzles, Herbalife, Let's Make It, Make a Wish PH, Mary Carey the Pink Legacy, New Skin, Pacific Licensing Studios Incorporated, Private Pop Avenue, Sante Barley Max, Spoiled Wife PH, Zen Events, and Sisidlan by Virginia. Don't go away. We will be right back with Me and Mom 2023. ladies and gentlemen. You're still watching Me and Mom 2023.
Okay. And all right, now let's move on to the next profiles of this mother and daughter, Gian and Shirley.
Shirley and Jian, as a mother daughter team, has defied expectations and shattered glass ceilings, leaving a lasting impact in their community and to the society as well. Shirley Edwin is a petite, young looking, dedicated mother of one equally beautiful lady, is also an experienced hotelier, educator, technical education and tourism consultant, and entrepreneur for 37 years and counting. Currently working as a visiting professor and entrepreneur, Shirley demonstrates her leadership acumen while striking the balance between her career and family. Her can do attitude was one of the legacies she passed on to her daughter, Jian, as well as to her grandson, Jillian. Jian, on the other hand, is one of the extraordinary persons who, like her mom, embodies the essence of a true multi hyphenate. Jian currently works as an operating head nurse in one of our government hospitals and has ventured into the world of education, entertainment by hosting events, singing, joining beauty pageants, and the like, and entrepreneurship. Her story is a testament of passion, resilience, and the undying pursuit for the impossible dream due to her unwavering determination. Jian is an epitome of what it means to be a true Renaissance person. Through their wonderful bond and relentless pursuit of excellence, Shirley and Jian have become beacons of hope that can be achieved when two remarkable women join forces. Ladies and gentlemen, Shirley and Jian.
Yeah, and hello everyone, and good afternoon, and of course, welcome to me and my mom. So my name is Gian. Please don't mistake. I'm the daughter,
And I'm the mom. I'm Shirley.
Hi,
Hi, good afternoon.
good afternoon to everyone who is watching TNC. So we are so honored here today that we were invited for this segment, and of course, I'm not sure if my mom has an idea, but this is actually a tribute for you.
Yeah.
Nax,
I was
ayun.
told. I was told.
You were
Yes.
told somehow.
Somehow,
There was
yes.
an orientation. Well, to everyone who is watching, of course, there is a woman who has been my guiding light, my source of strength, and my ultimate role model. And her name is,
Of course, Shirley.
and Shirley was her name. Okay. So her name is Shirley, and she's not just any other Shirley out there. She's my mom, and you know, from the moment I was born, although I know I wasn't conscious that time, but I know that her love and unwavering support from the day that I was born have been one of the greatest foundations of my existence. She's a loving mother, and I have tested that through time and time again. And she is also a force to be reckoned with. She's 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 a very strong woman, both in her personality and in her battles with life. She's what I can say a trailblazer who has also carved her path in the industry here in Baguio City. So whenever we're outside, some people always ask me how I'm related to this lady beside me. And to their surprise, I always surprise them when I tell them that she's my mom. Things like that. So her resilience, determination, and spirit has really shown me what it means to be strong growing up. And she's a very independent woman. Of course, as I reflect on our journey and travel together, our life together, I am always filled with awe and admiration. I guess for some, their mothers are their best friend, but for me, she's really my idol. I really do admire her in professionally, and also how she handled her family. Yeah. And this is my tribute to my mom, who is a woman who has not only shaped my life, but has also left an indelible mark on the industry where we at right now, where we're at right now. So, um, mommy.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes.
It's always like that.
Yes.
So, mommy,
Uh-huh.
I would like to express my deepest gratitude. We were not together
Yeah.
last Mother's Day because we were both working. For everyone, our lives are an open book. We are really career driven.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Yes,
right?
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I think so. So we're really career driven. So now that we already have our own lives,
Mm-hmm.
we really seldom
See each
see each
other.
other,
Mm.
right?
Yes.
So we weren't together last Mother's Day. I sent you a gift though.
Yes. And then she just called me. She just called me and then we're just talking over the phone. And then I
Yeah.
just say thank you and then sometimes and then at that day we had this video.
Yeah, we
Yes.
had that, right?
Yes. Yes.
But I guess that's really one of the saddest part of growing up. And I also wanted to share this with everyone. Like, um, we usually go out with our friends, share food. We even sometimes pay for those things. But sometimes we forget those people who really reared and nurtured us to be who we are, to reach that point. So, oh, I didn't expect
She's
this.
going to cry.
No. Okay, so like I want to take this opportunity. I'm not really emotional. I just said
She's starting to
I'm a
cry.
strong. Okay,
Mm.
so I want to take this chance now
Mm-hmm.
that we're together to say thank you.
She's crying.
I
Okay,
have it
that's
ready.
okay. That's
Yeah,
okay.
I want to say thank you. I want to extend my deepest gratitude for you, um, for all your support, for all of your acceptance. You know, I'm I'm not the perfect daughter. I,
Oh yeah. Because not everybody's perfect. So we all have our own imperfections. So of course I don't expect that. Mm.
and that's one of the things that I guess I really admire from you. You have always been, because for the longest time she's been like the boss lady. So whenever I visit her in her workplace, it was always like we always have to be prim and proper. So um sometimes it's hard to like accommodate the emotions, but while she's at home, she's also one of the most caring person I have ever met. She gets mad, why not? But it's always for the good. I think after how many years of like, because it's so hard for a mother and a daughter
Mm-hmm.
tandem,
Yes,
because sometimes
yes.
you clash, you really
Yeah, you
clash,
clash. You clash with your ideas. You
right?
clash with your principles. You clash. Why? Why are you giving this to me? So I think there's something there. We clash with our thoughts, but we clash because we really want to agree. We really want to agree on something else, and we there are sometimes we argue with so many things,
Right.
uh almost everything, because we have different ideas on like some issues, be it in the community, be it at
Mm,
work, but in the end we agree, you
right.
know
And
we
we're like,
argue to agree.
and I guess we're always there for each other. Sometimes, yeah, she gets mad at me, but when we're in front of other people, she makes sure that she has my back. And of course, um, I also want to thank you
Mm-hmm.
for equipping me with, I believe, everything that I now need in my
Mm-hmm.
life, not just financially but also having a tough heart.
Mm-hmm.
You've
Yes.
always taught me that, and I also want to appreciate you. As I've said earlier, our life is an open book, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I really want to appreciate you for while you were pursuing your career and the marriage broke up,
Mm-hmm.
you really stood by me
Mm-hmm.
and you never left me. And then you're really alone taking good care of me, making sure I finish my education and all of
Yeah.
that. So I really, I'm not sure. Maybe I said thank you before, but recently I haven't been giving you that message. So what I want is for you to know that I really thank you for everything that you have done for me, and everything that you have sacrificed for me. And maybe I also want you to know that even if we don't really see each other that much
Mm-hmm.
this past days or for this year,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to know that you're appreciated every
Okay.
day
I
and
know.
that I do love you.
Oh, you're okay. I know that. I can feel that. She's crying.
It's
She's
supposed to be the one who's
crying.
crying.
She's crying.
Yeah, I do.
I know that you really do appreciate me. I appreciate everything, even the smallest thing that you do for me. You say, and then everything that you do, you say, and the actions. I know that you are appreciative of everything. Before, I don't know if you did say thank you. I think it's only now that you have matured already and that you were able to victoriously surpass all the trials also that I've been through. That you started appreciating life,
Right.
and that applies to everyone, not only to you but to all to almost all of the doctors, the children that we have, that they will only realize when they are already there and when they have experienced the life that their parents are telling them. When you're young kasi you won't think about it. It's
Right.
just like everything is like made in heaven. But when you are confronted with life, that's the time that you realize, tama pala yung sinabi ng nanay ko. So this
Mm-mm.
is it pala. This is it, pansit. Parang ganyan. So thank you for the message. And I know that you are. And that you are sorry for the things that had happened in the past and all the other things that we have done intentionally and unintentionally, all those things. None or nobody is perfect. As we struggle with this life, we all strive for perfection, all of us. So even us parents, we do commit mistakes also, and then we also have our shortcomings, but we all learn from it, and we always move forward. We always move forward. And for what purpose? Because we really want to have a peaceful life, such that the love that we have is not valued at something. The
Yes.
love is genuine, and so even the caring, we just keep it to ourselves. Kung minsan kasi we are not that expressive, especially for the Cordillerans, especially for the Cordillerans, because we are Cordillerans, and we are not that expressive. Even if we love our parents, we don't usually say that because it's like something. Why do you have to say it? You're already feeding your family. You're already feeding your children, your daughter. So that's enough. But this time, medyo nagkaroon na siya ng leveling up.
Yeah.
Nag-level up na siya. So there are children who are expressive also to their parents, that they can already openly tell them how much they love their parents, what they feel, whether or not they are shortchanged, mga ganyan ba. So I do appreciate that we have this chance to share, not only to us but also to them. We have to tell them that, well, there, it seems like this is something that is so perfect, but we also have our ups and downs in our lives, and sometimes there are also times that we have our we commit something that we don't really want to do, and while we are doing things, we cannot really explain the reason why, but deep inside we know that we love our parents, we love our mother, especially, so that we cannot really question so much the sacrifices that each mother do to their children, not only to daughters but even to the sons. So thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, um, I also wanted to enjoy and show this thing.
Which
So,
one? So she's gonna show something. I don't know what
yeah,
she's going to
because
show.
sometimes we're also being compared in terms of physical beauty.
Okay.
So my mom and I really do appreciate that too. I
Mm-hmm.
really love those things that we share together for everyone who doesn't know. Because at some point, a lot of people know you for a different thing, being
Mm-hmm.
their what, their teacher, their dean, something like that. So for those other people, we also do pageant together. So here, um, this is my
Mm-hmm.
winning
Yeah,
trophy.
I also have like this, but I got the first runner up. Of course, I have to give
See?
the winning crown to her because they were saying, why? Ba't ka nagpatalo? Of course, I said, it's my daughter. I want her to get the
So I have this
crown.
too.
And so this is the other one. Okay. And of course, I got the darling of the crowd.
Okay, she got it.
Yeah, I got the darling of the crowd. Being the oldest contestant there, I introduced myself as 58 years old. Okay.
Okay,
There.
wow. So I got, now they know. They know. All right, but I'm still like vouching on that. You really look young. I
Yeah, I
think
know.
that's one thing that we do look young for our age, I guess. So those are the things that we love doing in each other, and I appreciate every moment that we have, doing all those things, sleeping together. It's like we really sleep a lot, eat a lot. It doesn't really show, but we do those things a lot. We and she sings too. You sing. You
Yeah.
sing with
She
me.
sing, I sing, but my siblings will tell me they like her voice better than mine. I don't know why. I
All
don't know
right.
why.
So, thank you so much, TNC, for this opportunity. And of course, I would like, from the summer
I
capital
have
of
a flower.
Baguio, of Sunflower, I would like to give this to you.
Okay, thank you. So I
Still,
have
happy Mother's
flowers.
Day, and thank you so much for being sure. She's also a host. That's why we talk a lot. And then, of course, I would also want to give you, it's always nice to like take care of your health. This is from Sante. Thank you so much, Sante. Um, this is a vitamin for you. Be healthy.
Okay,
And
thank
thank you
you.
so
Thank you.
much. And of course, TNC, thank you so much for having us. We really enjoyed this.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you so much, Gian and Shirley, for that wonderful story, the strong band that you have together. And I agree, Shirley mentioned kanina, Ange, na also have some issues, no? Yung mga clash, nagka-clash din yung mom
Yeah.
and daughter. And there's no such thing as perfect relationship, no? So I love how you authentically deliver that, Shirley and Gian. Thanks. And Ange,
Yes, and how cool is that being in a pageant with and against your mom
Yeah,
and your
oo,
mom
yeah.
letting you win?
Yes! Giving the floor to you, di ba?
Yep,
Oo.
that's such a cool thing
Thank
to
you for
experience
that,
in
for
this
sharing.
lifetime. All right, now thank you for the recap, Ate Rain, and I hope you're all leaving your comments in the comment section. We'd really like to look back and read your comments later on. But in the meantime, yes, let's keep the ball rolling and on to
Yes.
our next duo.
Yeah, but please keep your comments coming in. But in the meantime, we are now set to hear from our next mom and daughter team, Marina and Gigi. Mommy Gigi is a sociology graduate at University Philippines Los Baños, though just a migrant in Davao City, originally from Los Baños, Laguna. She's proud to consider herself a Davaoeña, as as there is also where she got married and raised three amazing children. A mall rat since her college days. Wow. Mall rat, huh? And with undying fascination in fashion, food, and travel, she does not consider her almost 2 decades of a career in the mall leasing industry as work. She considers herself very blessed to be able to focus on a job she loves to do, yet she still experiences the joys of motherhood with three adult children. She also shares with them her love for retail therapy, gastronomic tourism, and well planned travels. Mahilig mag-travel. Marina, who is a 19-year-old lady, the youngest of Mommy Gigi's three adult children, is a graduating senior high school and will be entering De La Salle University, Animo, for a double degree this September. A young entrepreneur who started at age 9 and a mental health advocate who has organized online activities at the height of the COVID pandemic to raise funds for teens with mental health care needs. Marina has always been challenged to do things that are not easy for everyone. A born leader and an achiever, she aspires to be many things in the future, but most importantly, she strives to be just like her mommy Gigi. She admires her mom for being a woman of courage and strength, one who has makes decisions that cultivate a happy life for her and the people she loves. Again, ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome Marina and Gigi.
This is my lovely mother, Gigi. I'm so glad we're here today on TNC to do me and my outstanding mother. Because if there are two things I value most in this world, it would be my outstanding mother and my relationship with her. Growing up, she would always bring me to her office at the mall, and they would say that all the time. From the way we dress to the way we styled our hair. My mom and I were always an inseparable pair, and her being her mini me blossomed into something so great now that I'm a young adult. My mom has always had a go getter attitude. She puts her into something and does all that she can to achieve it. Besides the pleasant appearance, this is the next thing I'm so glad that I got from her. I venture passionately into different businesses, and if there's one thing I can't do without, it would be her support. She won't fail to help me out in situations or give me a pat on the back when I do well. It's the thing that keeps me going. One thing that proves just how much my mom supports my aspirations and gives her all for me is the fact that she allowed me to move to Manila for college in a few months, despite her being very protective and us being inseparable. Coming from Davao City, this is a really, really big change. My mom initially didn't want me to move away from her because I would far and she told her that I'll always be a call away. This move is something I really want to do, and even though it was a tough decision for her, she still supported me every step of the way and went with me to have my entrance exams in Manila. That apart from the many trips I had to watch concerts there. My mom would always accompany me, and this proves just how much she supports me and everything and anything that makes me happy. While writing this, I realized how much my mom and I balance each other out. She's the red lipstick to my bright pink lipstick. She's the neutral colored outfit to my loud use. She's the do this, do that to my wait lang. She's the light to my darkness, and most importantly, she's a great mom to the little girl in me. Now I'm 5'6" and she's a little shorter, but I'll always be her mini me. I'm very proud to say that she's my best friend, my shoulder to cry on, my favorite person to hug, my number one sponsor, my mentor, my generous provider, my forgiving confidant, and of course, my outstanding girl.
Love you. Love you.
Hello, and yes, thank you very much, Marina and Gigi. Sorry, we experienced some, a little bit of lag because that's how live streams are. We experience it real time. And so, yes. But anyway, we would like to thank Marina and Gigi. And, Ate Rain,
Mhm.
this is very true. Sometimes people think that, moms are parang na paano ko ba sasabihin na yung
Sige.
hindi ka sumasang-ayon sa kanya, like kumo-kontra. We sometimes, us daughters or sons feel like our moms are kontrabida. But when in fact, when you think about it, and now that I've heard Gigi, moms actually balance us out.
Yes.
I like it when she described her mom as, the the neutral color to her bold hues.
Yes.
And I realized na, oo nga, mom, I'm sorry if I felt that you're kontrabida and all. But yeah, I just realized that you're the one who balances out everything. But
Yeah.
anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to call back Marina and Gigi because of the technical issue we experienced earlier, but I think they're ready now. So welcome back, Marina and Gigi.
I'm Marina, and this is my lovely mother, Gigi. I'm so glad we're here today on TNC to do me and my outstanding mother. Because if there are two things I value most in this world, it would be my
Same.
outstanding
Yeah.
mother and my relationship with her. Growing up, I always got called her mini me. She would always bring me to her office at the mall, and they would say that all the time. From the way we dressed to the way we styled our hair. My mom and I were always an inseparable pair, and her being her mini me blossomed into something so great now that I'm a young adult. My mom has always had a go getter attitude. She puts her mind to something and does all that she can to achieve it. Besides the pleasant appearance, this is the next thing I'm so glad that I got from her. I venture passionately in different businesses, and if there's one thing I can't do without, it would be her support. She never fails to help me out in sticky situations or give me a pat on the back when I do well. It's the thing that keeps me going. One thing that proves just how much my mom supports my aspirations and gives her all for me is the fact that she allowed me to move to Manila for college in a few months, despite her being very protective and us being inseparable. Coming from Davao City, this is a really, really big change. My mom initially didn't want me to move away from her because I would be far and she wouldn't have her little girl near. But I assured her that I would always be a call away. This move is something I really want to do, and even though it was a tough decision for her, she still supported me every step of the way and went with me to have my entrance exams in Manila. That apart from the many trips I had to watch concerts there. My mom would always accompany me, and this proves just how much she supports me and everything and anything that makes me happy. While writing this, I realized how much my mom and I balance each other out. She's the red lipstick to my bright pink lipstick. She's the neutral colored outfit to my loud hues. She's the do this, do that to my wait lang. She's the light to my darkness, and most importantly, she's a great mom to the little girl in me. Now I'm 5'6" and she's a little shorter, but I'll always be her mini me. I'm very proud to say that she's my best friend, my shoulder to cry on, my favorite person to hug, my number one supporter, my tough mentor, my generous provider, my forgiving confidant, and of course, my outstanding mother. Love you.
Thank you for another very inspiring story from Marina and Gigi. I like the way the daughter really gave emphasis on how two different individuals, but they're being able to form a strong band together.
Yes.
So, Ange,
Right. So we would like to take this opportunity once again to thank our very lovely sponsors. And of course, beginning with our event sponsor, none other than Puzzlebox BPO Incorporated. We would also like to thank our publicity partners, Outcome Incorporated and United Neon, our event partners and donors, Accolade, Andrea's Homemade Goodies, ASEA, Bayong Shaga, Brown Roots Creatives, City Dance Academy, Ernesto by Barber Boy, Green Atelier, Grills and Sizzles, Herbalife, Let's Make It, Make a Wish PH, Mary Carry the Pink Legacy, New Skin, Pacific Licensing Studios Incorporated, Private Pop Avenue, Sante Barley Max, Spoiled Wife PH, Zen Events, and Sisidlan by Virginia. Please don't go away, ladies and gentlemen. Me and Mom 2023 will be right back. And we are back. You're still watching Me and Mom 2023. Yeah, so Ate Rain, yeah.
Yeah. So this is our pang ilan na ba? Seven?
Six.
Yeah, six. Yeah, six
Seven.
tandem.
Sorry,
Yeah.
seventh. It's our
Yeah.
seventh.
So, yeah, puro amazing kasi inspiring kaya nakakalito na, no? Yeah. So, we're about to, yes.
So anyway, we have our seventh tandem or
Tandem, yeah.
special duo today. Next up are Elise and Tess. Teresita Laura Estrada or Nanay Tess. Sorry.
Yeah.
As you know, this is live. And let me just pull up. There we go. Our Nanay Tess for everyone is 74 years of age, a widow for 20 years with 6 children. Elise is the eldest among them, a retired public school teacher at Manila High School in Intramuros, Manila. She also taught at the Notre Dame Makilala North Cotabato for 3 years and 10 years at the Sacred Heart Seminary of Palo Leyte, and there is no doubt that she is a part of so many successful priests and ex-seminarians who hold higher positions in the government and private firm or offices. Her age doesn't hinder her to do activities like facilitating business permits of her children and participates in real estate transactions. Tess, on the other hand, is a protector and a fighter of what she believes is right, not only for her family but also to her constituents. As of today, she is happy with her family and friends and enjoys traveling once in a while. But above all else, she puts God as top priority in her life. Her daughter, Ellie Laura, or also known as Elise Estrada, has been treating skin and transforming lives since year 2000. Ellie is a single mom of 4, started her career in skincare as an esthetician and trainer, then later became a peer consultant at Bello Medical Group. Her passion for skincare did not stop her even after she became a research and business development consultant, then became an entrepreneur. Today, she's a trusted skincare expert from country's most discerning and photographed faces to people from different walks of life. Ladies and gentlemen, Elise and Tess.
Hi, TNC viewers.
Hi everyone.
Yeah,
I'm Tess.
I'm Elise. So we're really honored to say that Apple. Thank you so much for having us, and to all the moms out there, belated Happy Mom's Day. Every day is a Mother's Day, right, Mama? Yes. So if people ask me, alam mo ba yon? Pag tinatanong nila ako minsan, who's your superhero? Alam mo sinasagot ko? Si Super MT. Kaya natatawa. Alam mo na. Super MT. Si Super Mama Tess. That's my Mama Tess. She's a super woman. She's my super mom, super everything. As in to the highest level. Bakit highest level? Pag tinatanong nila ako, every time I have a problem, nako, one call away lang nanay ko. So, to everyone then, one call away, problem solver, siya yan. Dahil niya pa si Flash as si Wonder Woman. So, in honoring my mama, I'll just share to you some of our stories or events in our lives to the past years and trivia na rin. So, aside from being a teacher, a retired teacher, my mama, ito, is a madre.
No. Correction.
Oh.
Hindi natuloy. Magmamadre sana.
Okay, kasi feeling ko madre na siya nun. Kasi parating niya kami, pag alas 6 ng gabi, magdadas. So, yun ang na-impart na sa aming magkakapatid. We're 6, no? So, parating niya, she makes it a point na pagdating na alas 6 ng gabi, mag-rosaryo na kami. So, dun pa lang, parang feeling ko naging madre talaga yung nanay ko. Ba't hindi ka naging madre, ma?
Nako. Kung nagkataong naging madre ako, walang ilis.
Ay, oo nga. Hi, eto si Elise ngayon. So, si Elise po ngayon ay isang entrepreneur,
focus in beauty technology, no? So, ako masasabi ko, I am what I am today because of my mama here, who's my superhero. So, I guess, maraming nangyari sa buhay namin na recently lang na-realize ko after having children na, wala yun na, naiyak ako talaga. Hindi ko kasi, before kasi when I was young, parang mas papa's girl ako. So, until I realized nung nagkaanak na ako, how my mom impacted yung life ko. Kasi ako before, baka papa nga. Tapos until nakita ko yung worth ni mama, nung naging nanay na rin ako na nag-flashback lahat sa akin. I didn't know, I take it for granted na parang akala ko ang superhero ko si papa. Pero, I believe that yung mga series of events na nangyari sa akin, yung mama ko yung nandyan. So, again, oh my God. I'm everything, I'm always like so grateful of having her in my life kasi I'm a single mom, but I'm so grateful kay God na even if I'm single, my mom is my partner and she's also single. Talagang siya yung body-body ko now, even before. So, kaya siguro hindi ka na tuloy mag-mother kasi magiging partner kita. Me as being single, no? But, I'm always happy na parati ka nandyan. Kahit 6 kami, hinahati niya yung oras naming magkakapatid para siyang kung sino may kailangan, she makes time for us, for all of us. So, I'm so happy na ang galing ng mama ko mag-manage talaga ng time niya. So, ayan na. So, anong trivia number 2 ko sa mama ko? She's a lawyer. She's the lawyer. Di ba, teacher, madre, ano sunod? Lawyer. Bakit? Kasi she's our attorney in fact. Bakit attorney in fact? Because she's a president here in our community, in our in a subdivision. So, homeowners. And
also Vice President of the Senior Citizen.
Diba? Vice President, ibang klase, diba? Yung nanay ko, marami ginagawa. Paano mo ba hinahati? Pero, attorney in fact to all, na ang mga kapitbahay namin, lahat yung sabi, attorney, kasi pag may problema, takbo agad sa nanay ko. Hindi tumatakbo sa natin, sa mga attorney or sa police. Sa mama ko agad, ano po bang gagawin? Nanay test. She's a nanay test to all of us. And to her friends, to her relatives, and even us. Talagang every time, lahat kami ng mga kapatid ko pag may problema, sobrang takbuhan siya. So, pag may problema, lahat, mga documents din, documentation, alam niya kung paano gagawin. And everything lahat, bukod sa I must say that yung pagiging R&D ko is namana ko sa kanya. Tapos sa pagiging entrepreneur ko sa kanya rin. Aside from being attorney in fact, diba, na ikaw yung nagre-represent ng mga sa community dito, siya yung pumupunta talaga sa case and then she represents all mga seniors. So that's my mama. Sobrang proud ako sa kanya. Chapter lang. Yes. Ano lang siya, humble lang. So, pagiging entrepreneur ko is naman ako rin sa nanay ko. Just to give you a background of us. Bukod na may paupahan ng pulong, may paupahan daw siya. Diba? Sa IG siya. Pero kasi galing niya sa pera. Pero, before I was in grade 5, I remember, naggagawa niya ng tosino. So, yung tosino, pastillas.
Polvoron.
Grade 5 ako. Tapos sasabihin niya, benta mo to, ganyan, sa mga classmates mo, tsaka mga teachers mo. Ganyan. Tinuturuan niya na kami noon pa lang na magsikap na matutong magbenta para meron kaming extra. So, kahit nagti-teacher siya noon, busy siya, pag uwi niya sa gabi, gagawa na siya ng tosino. So, doon ko rin ako natuto na kung paano yung nangyari. So, hanggang ngayon, na-apply ko yun. So, I have talagang always make sure that I have skills na mabago na pwede kong ituro din sa mga anak ko. And si mama yun na parati niya tinuturo ko. Always have skills in cooking, in whatever, in pagpapanday. Inaral din namin kasi syempre, maaga yung father ko, he passed away. So, kami-kami na lang. And pati yung mga pagpapanday ng simpleng bagay. So, skills really matters Especially, diba, hindi naman tayo mayaman anak, yan parating sinasabi ng nanay ko. No? So, yung skills na yun na na-impart niya sa amin, yung values na you have to embrace kahit saan ka galing, kahit anong pinanggalingan mo. That doesn't matter. As long as meron kang skills na ma-impart mo sa life mo, like you can teach if you know how to cook, if you can, yung mga ganong bagay ba. So, I'm so happy that right now, lahat ng yun na-apply ko, and even, giving back is I'm helping Tesla now in terms of, sa world scale competition, because yun ang natutunan ko sa nanay ko, na not always share whatever you have, always share what ano yung naituro ko sa'yo at naituro sa'yo ng ibang tao. Na na import ko na hanggang ngayon dinadala ko, at I'm super happy din yung mga anak ko at ginagaya din yun kasi we're living together now after pandemic. So, syempre, daming nangyari. Tutakbo kami sa nanay ko. And again, nandito na naman ang superhero MT. So, another trivia. Ano po may trivia? Kasi itong hindi ko makakalimutan na tinuro niya sa akin. So, yung pagiging mabilis, maliksi. Wala kami sasakyan noon. So, kailangan mag-commute ka, mag-bus. So, you have kailangan makipagsiksikan ka. Gulat ako, bilis ng nanay ko. Kundi maiiwan ko, kailangan ko rin bilisan. So, yun ang sinasabi niya. So, kailangan bilisan mo. Bilisan mo sa mga bagay na,
Para hindi ka mauunaan.
Para hindi maunahan sa sasakyan at sa iba pang parte ng buhay mo. So, bakit mo nga ba naman kami hinihila nung time na? Kasi maliliit pa kami. Even yung mga kapatid ko, tinuturuan din niya na parating, okay, lahat. Sa mga punta-pasok niya sa school, sinasama niya kami. Sa mga ganyan, yung mga lahat ng hard work niya, pinapa-experience niya sa amin. And now, syempre, after experience all those things, sabi ko, ay oo, tama naman yun. So, yung tinuro sa akin ng nanay ko is talagang sobrang ang laking bagay na nadulot sa buhay ko. And thank you, Mama, for teaching me all those, yung mga hardships natin sa buhay.
Yes.
Sobrang...
Kasi hindi naman tayo mayaman. That's why I graduated as a working student because we were not rich farmers ng parents ko. So, I have to strive hard. Siya rin ang gusto kong mangyari sa iyo.
Yeah, and I'm also a working student. So, tinuro niya yun na kahit anong pang pinagdaanan natin, always pray.
Yes.
Lahat.
You must put God as the center of your life para maging successful ka.
And thank you, Mama. Thank you for everything. Not all the time, syempre, hindi ko man nasasabi, di ba? Pero, mararamdaman mo naman yon na, yan, always here for you, and kami ng mga kapatid ko. We're all grateful.
Although, there are times na we had clashes kasi, itong anak ko was born as forceps yan.
So, dinabi pa talaga. Forceps, matigas na ulo.
Matigas na ang ulo. Pero, that's why, may mga ideas kami na magkaiba. So, but then I see to it that after that, mapapatch siya. Yun, oo.
Oo, talaga, yun. Marami kaming mga arguments, but at the end of the day, we make sure talagang it's a healthy argument. So, yun ang maganda sa nanay ko. So, until now, nagpa-participate pa siya sa mga activities, and even us, she's helping us in our business and all the documents. So, thank you. Yan ang superhero ko, si Super MT. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, TNC. Thank you, Apple. And happy Mom's Day. Every day is a Mom's Day, so we always celebrate with our mom.
TNC, for giving us the opportunity
to
share our lives with you. Elise and mine, and our family. Thank you so much.
Mama. Mama Tess.
Thank Thank you so much, Elise and Tess, no, for that very cool story of mom and daughter. And I am also a daughter. Hello, Ma. Happy Mother's Day. And to my two sisters, hello. And I can feel yung sinabi ni Elise, no, na we will really learn everything from our mom, especially yung mga ganon na ituturo sa atin na kailangan mabilis kang kumilos. So, dati ba, hindi ka maunahan. Usually, moms are like that. Oh, they really embed that kind of thinking sa atin, which really somehow makes us or mold us into a person that we want to be. And yes, now maybe we can move on to our next tandem.
Yeah,
And
so wonderful recap, Catherine. And I can totally relate, just to share, I have quite a small mom. Pero kung kumilos sa sobrang bilis. And she always tells me, faster. You have to
yeah,
be,
ganon, right? Oh.
Yeah. I guess,
bawal babagal-bagal sa mga mamas.
exactly. Yung mga go-getter talaga.
Yeah.
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, on to our final mom and daughter team. For today's special, we have Mayumi and Rose.
Okay, the stage is like a home for Rose. She particularly grew up in a stage production with her mother, Madame Delia Alinio Villacastin. She has been a theater director for more than 50 years and has been awarded for her work in reviving a cultural fashion tradition, which is the zarzuela. Rose continued her own journey in the arts and in education as a stage performer in dance and drama, host, resource speaker, writer and director, architect and mentor. A college instructor for more than 10 years now, she now exposes many children from preschool to high school to many forms of arts in the family run school, Our Lady of Joy Learning Center in Consolacion, Cebu. She continues to collaborate with other schools, organizations, and various entities in different artistic projects. She actively involved in the church and in the community, especially in her advocacies for education through the arts and environment. Rose believes in being truly alive, as in ALIVE, supporting arts, leadership, intelligence, values, and the environment. Her daughter, Mayumi, is a graduating speech and theater senior at the Silliman University. She has been performing also her whole life, starting as just a baby, extra in the translated Cebuano Zarzuela, Ang Mikado. She has been in community and school plays throughout her life. She was in the Mandawi Children and Youth Chorus for over 10 years under the baton of Maestro Dennis Sugarol. She completed the IB Visual Arts course. Her works has been featured in other exhibits, namely Diversity in 2018, Perspectives in 2018, and the Consolacion Centennial Art Exhibit in 2020. Most recently, she has been in productions in Siliman, showcasing theater, music, and other performing arts such as Rent, the musical in 2020, and the Asian Youth Festival, to name a few. She has also been in independent short films like Kuwan, Puhon by Kent Kadungog in 2020, and later Hatud by Paulo Las Marinas in 2022. In the same year, she also became the 75th Miss Siliman. In her time as Miss Siliman, she devoted her service to her advocacy on gender rights, protection, and awareness dissemination. I love the work that I do because it is the celebration of humanity and everything it has to offer, says Mayumi and Rose. Let us now welcome this two mother and daughter tandem.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much for having both of us here. I am Mayumi, as it might be hard to tell. My mom's too young and pretty, so she might be considered Mayumi, but actually she's Rose.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm Mayumi, and it has been an honor to be invited here to celebrate my mom. Actually, when we first heard about the invitation, we weren't told that it was a tribute to the mom, where it'd be the daughter talking. We thought it'd be more like a tandem thing, we'd really talking. But then the more we learned about it, the more we realized this is really about celebrating mothers. So I have the opportunity and the privilege to give my mother the praise that she well deserves. But a little um, different from the mother and daughter tandems that came before us, I decided to go with a little more interviewee type of style, because I am more, if to be honest, I love answering interviews. If you may not have gotten that from the budget part, but I love interviews, and I think my mom is the best person to judge my answers. Do you agree, mother? Okay, but I have actually written down a few questions for her, and she has not read them. She hasn't even seen them, because I specifically asked her to take off her glasses before I started bringing up the questions. So I will give her the list now, and she will be going through them and choosing which ones she would like to hear an answer from.
And I thought I didn't have to wear my glasses, but anyway. So,
ready?
And the truth shall let you read. So let me read the questions for my daughter to answer.
Okay, I'm ready.
Number 1, what is your favorite memory of your mother?
My favorite memory of my mother. I'm kidding. My favorite memory of you is really growing up with you. I think not as many people have the privilege to be able to grow up with their mom with them the entire time. You were my teacher, you were the school administrator, you were my director, you were my mentor, and you were my mother. So coming to school was like coming home. And I think the best part about it was you really made it a home, not just for me, but for so many other kids. And I think that's my favorite memory, sharing my mom, my amazing mom, with generations of kids that have gone to school. And I think it's my favorite memory because I can share the love I have for you with them, and they also have their own versions of why they love you and why they remember you so fondly. So I think that's my favorite memory of you, having you there growing up.
Number 2, what is your mother's beauty secret?
My mother's beauty secret is a lot of retinol. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Not retinol. My mother's beauty secret is her smile. I think that's her. She always likes to say her favorite accessory is her smile, and I absolutely agree, because her smile it's contagious in the sense that it's so bright, and my mom's pretty. No, my mom is pretty, but she smiles, and you want to smile with her because she means her smile, and it just warms my heart to see it. So I think the most effective beauty secret is to really smile from the heart, because I know I can tell when you're smiling for real, and I can tell when you're not, when you don't mean it.
Okay.
So I think that's the greatest beauty secret, because it keeps the wrinkles away and gives you really nice smile lines. Not even retinol can give you that.
I'm promising not to say much because I'm so used to saying a lot, but because this is her tribute, so I'm Number 3, what is something you would like to do with your mother?
Legally? No, I'm kidding. I mean, I think that the one thing that I really want to do with you more is to just sit down and talk. Because or you've experienced so much in your life. And I think that I would learn so much more just talking to you. And not just talking to you about productions we're both together in, not just talking about work, not just talking to you about plans for college or my plans next week and how much that will cost, but really like talking to you and getting to know you more as a person. Because I personally think that getting to know your mom in a more individualistic way will get me to better understand you as a person and really be able to celebrate you more, as you are, not just as my mom. Because you are my mom, but you're also a friend to some others. You're also a teacher to others. You're a daughter to some, a sister to some. And I really want to be able to, celebrate all those parts of you. So I think that the thing I really want to do more with you is to just talk to you and like talk to you openly so I can love you better.
Number 4, what is your favorite thing about your mom?
My favorite thing about my mom is I love the fact that you put your heart into everything. And that's something I've really learned to appreciate because, growing up, you kind of have to face certain hardships on your own. But seeing you face everything with courage and with a really, you know, um, happy smile, and even just knowing that you have the strength to stand up even when you're tired is something that makes me so happy. It's my favorite part about you because I can always look to you and see that if my mom can do it, then I can do it too. Because my mom is amazing. And I'm not trying to make you cry, but you are amazing. And I think that I, along with so many other people, see that. So my favorite thing about you is really putting your heart into things. Because we know that when you put your heart into things, no matter what the outcome, you're going to celebrate that. You're going to remember it fondly. And I think that's my favorite thing about you because you talk about it with so much love and you talk about it with genuine like joy. So I think that part is something that I can't find very easily. And I'm so glad I found that in my mom.
Number 5, what about your mother inspires you the most?
What's most inspiring about my mom is that she has always believed in me. And that's the most inspiring part because no matter where I am, no matter what I'm doing, no matter how big or how small, I know my mom's in my corner. Even if sometimes she's not as openly appreciative of the things I do, because I know I can be buluyagon sometimes, but to know that my mom believes in me inspires me because I want to make her proud. I feel like all daughters want to make their moms proud because we love our mom. So what inspires me to keep doing what I do, to be in the arts, to possibly go on and do things in masters or even more into doctorate school is because my mom inspired me to because she always tells me to keep reaching for the stars. That she tells me that she believes in me and she knows that I can do what I put my heart and my mind to. So I think that's one of the most inspiring things about you, mom. And I think that it, like I've said before, it isn't just for me. It's also for a lot of people. And the fact that you can inspire other people inspires me because my mom is somebody who really believes in people, and that alone is enough to make you want to do more and to really reach for whatever you want. So yeah.
I'm glad to hear that. Okay, you have here a bonus question.
Yeah,
Or
I
bonus
said
questions.
if ever you have more time, you could use them. But
Do we still have enough time?
I think
What is the most important thing your mom has taught you?
to be kind, and not in a Cinderella way, but really like way before Cinderella even came out. Be kind. Be kind because you don't know what other people are going through. Be kind because you want to give other people what they may be missing out. Be kind because you can. And kindness doesn't necessarily just come in the form of words or actions. It can be in the form of thought, in the form of prayer, in the form of wishing the best for people. It can be in being forgiving and, trying to be the bigger person, but really it just means that you want to take life with a more forgiving heart, with a heart that doesn't hold any grudges. Be kind because you can be, in the sense that, it helps you really remember to keep working on yourself and to be a better person. And, in the work that we do in theater, in production work, it can be a very stressful time. And I think my mom has really helped me become a better director, a better actor, a better individual because she is one herself. And what better way to really mold yourself, to develop yourself further by looking up to someone who is so amazing. So,
Listening to you, Mayumi, I cannot help but also think of my own mother, your Lola, your Mummy Dells, was also an outstanding mother. And when I think about her and I think of my being a mother now, I can see that she set the pattern. She set the pattern for, as you said just a while ago, kindness. She also set the pattern for being the kind of mother you have described me. I actually got it from her too. So I think we can say that being a mother is by role modeling, by example, by experience. And I hope that in the future, when you become a mother, not yet
if
so
I
near,
become a
huh?
mother,
Okay, not so near yet, okay? Um, you will also have this joy that I have now in my heart, the joy of having daughters, because I have one other daughter, her sister, who is just as beautiful inside and out. And I hope that you too will get to experience this joy I have in my heart now, seeing that you have grown up to be beautiful persons. And I hope that you can continue the cycle of good parenting, of good families, no matter what situation, what circumstances in life may come. I'm so glad that I am a mother, that I had a very good mother to look up to, and that, well, you are saying these things now. No? Okay. Okay. Just one more question here.
Oh,
And this
yeah.
is very interesting. What scares you most about your mom?
You know what scares me most about you? It's disappointing you. It's so scary. You know your mom is such an achiever and she's such a boss. Like all the other moms who we've watched earlier, they're such like leaders. They're like initiators, they're teachers, they're educators, they're idols, they're queens. And you're like, man, I don't want to disappoint my mom. That's the scariest part. I don't mind getting like a stern reminder from time to time. I don't mind getting told off for wearing a questionable outfit. But I'm more scared of disappointing you more than anything. Actually, right before this segment, we had this heart to heart talk because we were trying to like, when you have an off day and you just want to clarify things with your mom, you're like, hey mom, are we okay? What are we doing? And then it's kind of funny and really ironic because right after was the me and mom segment, and we didn't want to go on and preach all these things about mom and daughter tandems and not mean it because I think again being genuine is so much more important. And we had this really emotional discussion on how our relationships are so complicated, but at the end of it all, what matters more is that love that you have for each other stays no matter what. Like no matter how many arguments, no matter how many disagreements, no matter how many disappointing moments, we'll still have that love. And even if we might not remember to remind each other all the time, we know that we still love each other. And I think that's the best part about having a mom.
Yes, my love. We will always love each other. Moms have very big hearts. I think it comes with pregnancy. Your heart, not only your
Enlarges.
tummy starts to grow, but also your heart starts to grow, and it does not deflate like the tummy because it's preparing us for motherhood. So thank you, Mayumi. I think that you've actually given me surprise set of questions, but also thank you because you have truly warmed my heart. And I sincerely mean it when I say I will always love you. Moms, right? You will always love your children. I know.
Being a daughter is challenging, but I think that our greatest challenge is to show our moms how much we love them because it can be hard. It can be very complicated and it can be difficult to admit when we're wrong. And I think our moms are the perfect example of why we need to keep going with open hearts and forgiving ones as well.
Yes.
But I love my mom. I'm so proud of her.
Thank
I
you.
don't know if
I am
that was enough
very
to tell you.
proud of you too. So thank you, Jancy, for giving us a chance to be open, to be honest with each other.
Yeah.
We have really poured out our hearts now on air, but we'd like to remind all moms and all children that no matter what happens, God gave us an ever present angel to watch over us in the form of our moms. So we pray for all moms who may be going through tough times, for all moms who are in very difficult situations. We pray for strength. We pray for all that you need so that you too can experience the true joys of being a mother. And we pray for the children. May you also experience a mother's love. No matter what happens, your mother is there for you. Trust us. Yeah. Thank you, TNC. Thank you very much for this opportunity to express love to one another in a very different way, in surprising ways. And thank you also that you are giving moms out there more examples and daughters too, more good examples to follow. And we hope that we all will learn from each other.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mayumi and Rose. You know,
Oh.
listening to them, parang ang gusto ko na rin mag-relationship check with my mom. Have you done a relationship check with your moms?
I like that. Relationship check. Why not?
Yes. So, anyways, I know that they are our last mom and daughter duo, and we have come to the end part of our special, our Mother's Day special. But I would like to ask you, what can you say about your experience today?
So many inspiring and aha moment, no, while listening to this 8 pairs of the Me and Mom 2023 tandem. So I have so many takeaways. So much to say about this ladies, no, the mom and daughters. So
So that's it.
so okay, so there you go. Thank you so much for being with us this afternoon. I hope you were able to get some pieces of inspirations and heartwarming stories from these 8 profiles of moms and daughters. And it left or it made our hearts fully filled with joy and love this Saturday afternoon. So
I would
Ash?
like to take this chance to say thank you to you.
Yeah, thank you also, TNC Apple, for having me this afternoon and looking forward to doing more of this in the future. Thank you, and thank you to all the viewers of the new channel, TNC.
Yes, thank you, Adrian, for agreeing
Yeah,
to do
thanks,
this with
Ange.
me. First time doing it
I
with you.
enjoyed it so much. I
know,
enjoyed it.
and I know it won't be the last. So
Mhm.
let's plan for a collab soon.
Sure.
But anyways, I would like to thank all of the moms and daughter teams that share their time with us, and of course, an intimate part of their lives, even if it's just a glimpse. And of course, this aim to steer our hearts towards love, courage, compassion, and inspiration. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. And before we end, I would like to call back our Me and Mom ideator, Miss Apple Esplana Manansala.
hi everyone again. Thank you so much, Ange and Rain, for giving me back um, on screen. Thank you so much, guys. Let me just read this thank you speech for all of you because it's very important for me to thank everyone who made this event possible. The past 2 hours or more than 2 hours has been a roller coaster of emotions. As you know, we're doing things live. So we're really sorry that we were a bit late earlier. We had to fix a lot of things here. I wanted to show you how we're set up here because Ange and Rain has been doing
Here.
so great in helping me today, helping us today. So it has been a roller coaster of emotions, but thank you so much, of course, to the amazing and inspiring daughters today and their outstanding mothers for sharing their beautiful stories to all of us. Nina and Chiki, thank you so much for setting the tone. um, first story pa lang, umiyak na kami dito, Nina. So, Tita Beth and Christina, thank you so much for staying with us late. I know it's late there already in the US. Mais and Moira, thank you so much for helping us reach out to other supporters of the event. I really appreciate the gesture, Mais, the effort. Thank you so much. I look forward to doing more projects with your team at PMCM events. Sophia and Darling, thank you for using our platform to further educate people about how mother's love is just pure and accepting. Gian and Shirley or Tita Shirley, Marina, and my dear Gigi, thank you for making our dream to bring the North to the South possible. Truly from Baguio City to Davao City only today. I am truly in awe, sabi nga ni Gian kanina. Marina and Gigi, I know it's not an easy week for your family, but thank you still for taking part of today's celebration. Elise and Tita Tess, thank you so much for sharing your story to us. It's it's amazing to have such wonderful mother, Elise. So please continue to cherish her. Mayumi and Miss Mary Rose, daghang salamat. Tama ba yun? Pinag-aralan ko po yun. I agree with you and thank you for reminding us that being mother is timeless. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Our spirits have been lifted up through today's online gathering. Truly, these young women, the daughters that you have met today, are the real future of our country. And thank you to their mothers for raising them very, very well. Maraming salamat po to the hundreds of people who are still staying with us and watching this end part of the event over the TNC's online alternative to TV platforms today. Thank you to the entire Global Women Who Rule community and other mommy communities who helped us promote this event. Watch out because we're thinking of making this into a family channel, making TNC into a family channel. So we might announce something for the dads soon. I understand that some people has not realized yet, but I believe that digital or online is really the future. We need to embrace it. We need to take what we can and enjoy the opportunity to connect with the others despite just being digital. On that note, let's embrace the use of hashtag digital for good. This event was made possible because of our generous friends and partners, of course, Puzzlebox BPO Inc. Our publicity partners are Forever Supporter Outcome Inc. Our billboards are still up in EDSA, in C5, and in different parts of Metro Manila. Thank you so much to JJ, Michelle, and Nina. United Neon, we have 2 extra sites in EDSA where you can check out the Me and Mom event posters and also the week-long celebration of TNC's 3rd year anniversary. So we hope that you can stay with us from today until June 4th because there are a lot of surprises that our hosts and creators on TNC has in store for all of us. Event partners and donors, PMCM events, especially for the following brands: Accolade, Grills and Sizzles, Herbalife, Let's Make It, Make-A-Wish, PH, Mary Kay, The Pink Legacy, New Skin, Pacific Licensing Studios, Inc. Welcome po to TNC and thank you so much for supporting us. Spoiled Wife PH, Andrea's Homemade Goodies, Asea by Miss Julia Robilios of Inspiring Moments, Bayong Shaga, Our Forever Pink Bags. Thank you so much, Jav Villaruel. Brown Roots Creatives, Coach Cell, thank you so much for the support. Ernesto by Barber Boy, gamitin niyo po yung mga ibibigay namin sa inyo. Green Atelier, of course, to my Santiago family, love, thank you. And Stephen, congratulations. I'm so proud of you, Kuya. Private Pop Avenue, thank you to our accessories, especially also to the accessories of Ange and Rain. Sante Barley Max, thank you so much for your support to TNC, to Global Women Who Rule, and to me, Mom, and to all the other things that I'm doing and that we're doing. Zen Events, thank you so much, Ness. We hope to see you soon. Sisidlan by Virginia, thank you so much for the extra loot bags that you gave us. A special thanks to the following key people. Heidi Lumaino, thank you for bridging us to some of our profiles today. Celia Jacob. Nina Lynn Sulit Kakananta, I hope to see you soon. My best friend, Apple Obias, see you soon. Divine Hill Reyes, Kate Dalaga Garcia, sorry po, medyo mahaba. Armela Patalod, Ai Ubaldo, Rain Pelayo, of course, thank you so much for saying yes. And please catch her show still on the new channel, Grow with the Flow. Thank you so much also to the entire Flow community for accepting TNC and for being part of me and Mom. Of course, Ange Kabukit, thank you so much for doing this regularly, Ange. Your time and effort, kinapi ko to from last year because it didn't change. Your time and effort mean a lot to us, Ange. I cannot change that part. Thank you for doing what you do. And thank you for doing what you do best, which is this.
Okay na.
Okay.
Tayo eh.
To all the TNC hosts who are joining and participating, our hashtag TNC 3 times more week celebration or week-long celebration this week. Thank you so much, everybody, for sharing yourselves to other people through the content that you continue to create. Hindi ko na kayo iisa-isahin. Watch na lang po kayo ng TNC so that you will get to know these key opinion leaders who are really sharing their time and valuable efforts for their shows. My Puzzle Box Inc. family and TNC teammates, today is a breeze. You know, there's so many glitches, there's so many things, but above all, I really thank everybody for the efforts. Though some are getting sick, but we got this, guys. I know that a better weather today will help, and praise the Lord because He has given that to all of us. Wala pong rain dito where we are, despite the expectation of having a heavy rains and a typhoon today. So praise the Lord. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Again, to my Puzzle Box Inc. and TNC teammates, you guys know who you are. Hindi ko na kayo iisa-isahin para hindi na tayo magkaiyakan dito at maghanapan ng meron at wala. Thank you guys for allowing me to mother you. You know who you are. I won't name all of you because baka may makalimutan rin ako. But thank you to all of you. From the littlest details that you had to check when I can't be around to the massive things that you need to make decisions, and for the sleepless nights, you are all deserving of a round of applause. So congratulations, everybody, for doing a great job. And thank you to all of you for giving yourselves and for your hard work. Please keep up the pace and always remember that our job is a big blessing. I hope I did not forget anyone, but thank you to my Manansala and Esplana families. Of course, my parents, my siblings, my in-laws, everybody in the family counted. My friends, thank you so much. You guys know who you are as well. Thank you so much for all your support of the things that I'm doing. I have been receiving a lot of messages over Messenger, Viber, and text today. I will keep my pace as well and reply to you all later. Thank you to my household, of course, my ate and kuya at home. Thank you so much for taking care of us and taking care of the errands that they cannot do anymore. To the love of my life, Erwin, for all the support and for making me a mom. most importantly. Thank you, my love. To my Andre, sabi nga sa song ni Ate Nina kanina, you are the one who makes me happy when everything else turns to gray. You are my heart and my soul. Actually, kanta ko sa kanya yan, trivia. You and your dad make me. Thank you for building my world, anak. You will always be my number one priority despite the many things that mommy is called to do. Thank you once again, everybody, for staying and watching our event today. Let's use our stories, our voices, for the beautiful transformation. May umiiyak po dito sa tabi ko. For the beautiful transformation of the people around you. We are all blessed, and let's never get tired of sharing and spreading good news forward. Today is a celebration of life. Today reminded us to celebrate the person whom the good Lord has used to give us life and bring us to earth. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the world. May we all learn to celebrate our mothers every chance we have. This is Mommy Apple. Praise the Lord again for a beautiful day, especially the beautiful and sunshiny weather today. I would like to shout out proudly that indeed, ang lakas ko talaga kay Lord. Salamat, Lord, for using me, for using us to better other people around me. Stay dry, everybody. Stay safe and stay healthy. Let's bring back all the praises and glories to the Almighty Father who makes all things beautiful and possible. See you again next year for hashtag me and my outstanding mother 2024.
Thank you.
Thank you.